Hey guys, so I am back, and in today's video I want to talk about everything Joseline Hernandez. So she recently came out and she recently announced that her and Ballistic are pregnant. They're almost like 2 months into the pregnancy, and I just want to say congratulations. Like, that is beautiful. You know, we all know. Well, I'll start off by saying this. Before we had Cardi B, we had Joseline Hernandez, the Puerto Rican princess, and before we had Bad Bunny, we had Joseline Hernandez. And even before, I'll say this, before Joseline, we had Selena. But since we aren't talking about Joseline, let's just focus on Joseline. But just shout out to everybody in the Latin community. It's a beautiful thing, right? To see people elevate in their journey and go from one level to the next. And we have truly, those of y'all who know about Love and Hip Hop and you used to watch Love and Hip Hop back in the Disney, you know that Joseline's journey has been a bit chaotic, but it has been beautiful nonetheless. And I'm just so happy for her. This is another video where I am not critiquing anything. I am giving applause. I am giving congratulations. I am giving love, and I am giving my full support to Joseline Hernandez at this point of her life. You know, the reason why I wanted to talk about this, not only to say congratulations and you know how I'm so proud of her and things like that. One second. Is because y'all, I just woke up. And I said, why not make a video? So also I wanted to make this video because I don't know if you guys know Joseline's age, but Joseline is a whopping 39 years old. And ladies, if we know anything about our ticking fucking clocks, we know that this baby is gonna make it. This baby is gonna be healthy and all right, and that this baby is most definitely from the Lord. I believe when women get pregnant later on in life, it has to be a blessing from God, right? Because, you know, what these doctors tell you these days is they love to say, oh, well, it's a geriatric pregnancy, and oh, you're too old, you don't have no eggs, your eggs are washed out, all this kind of shit to kind of like deter you from becoming pregnant. And I'm still fairly young, right? But I do want more children. And when I see people like Joseline being a whopping 39 years old, approaching 40, it gives me hope. It gives women like me hope that it's not too late. You still have time, and everything is in divine timing because the Lord says so. So, I don't know what's happening here, but yes, I'm just so happy for Joseline and Ballistic, and they've been together for a while now. I think like 5 to 6 years, maybe even longer than that. And you know, just to know everything that Joseline has gone through, and you know, her growing up with a fucked up relationship with her mother. I don't really know the situation with the father. You know, her coming from the slums of Puerto Rico, and you know, her elevating her life, you know, to getting on television and becoming being on a nationally syndicated reality show, and then having her own series branched off of that reality show. And you know, coming from tumultuous relationships, we all know her from the relationship prior to Ballistic, which was with Stevie J, and we all know how fucked up that shit was. Like, do we all not remember how that relationship was? Like, just full of drugs, allegedly, right? Full of drugs and just full of toxicity. And you grow up, you elevate not only in age, but you're supposed to elevate in mindset. Remember we talked about this in, what video was that? I think it was the Tokyo Tony video, where you're not supposed to just elevate in age, right? You're supposed to elevate in your mindset. So you're constantly supposed to evolve, especially each decade of your life. So I think this is beautiful for Joseline to be leaving her 30s. When is her birthday? Is her birthday past, or is it coming up? Oh, she's a Scorpio, so her birthday's coming up. She'll be 40 this year. Shout out to the Scorpios. I do have Scorpio in my chart. I'm not gonna say where, but I do. So yeah, for her to be leaving her 30s this year and to be moving into motherhood again and going into her 40s, I just think it's so beautiful. Shout out to the women right now that are pregnant. I know how hard it can be. I was pregnant years ago, but I can't wait, right? Just speaking my life into existence, I can't wait for the future. I can't wait for the future to bring more little baby angels into my world, and you know, God willingly, it happens because I am still young. You know, we just need that right partner and shit like that. But oh my God, I'm so happy for you, Joseline. Drink a lot of water, take your prenatals, exercise, keep exercising. I know you're big in the gym, so keep exercising. Don't let Ballistic stress you out. Don't let nobody, Stevie, nobody, your mother, don't let nobody stress you out. Your little baby girl, I know she's gonna be so happy to be a big sister, because she is the baby. So yeah, I don't want to chit chat too long. But yeah, congratulations to Joseline. She's gonna be all right.